Hey, what's going on, guys? So listen, today I got kind of like a crappy story for you, but it's about what happens after you eat. Why do you got to run to the bathroom? Um, with the runs, okay? A lot of times you'll eat, your stomach will gurgle, you got to run to the bathroom, you got the runs, you got diarrhea. Maybe this has happened to you. Maybe it hasn't happened to you. If it's happened to you, I'm going to tell you why it's happened to you. If it hasn't happened to you yet, there's a good possibility it will. And when it does, at least you'll know why. So hang in there because here we go.
Zombie apocalypse.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you again, and welcome back to the show. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, hope you're finding this is finding you safe, healthy, and in good spirits. And remember, if you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. This way you know the next time I come out with a video. And a thumbs up always helps. Don't forget to hit that bell icon. You know, this way I say you know this way I come out with a video. And all your comments. Appreciate your comments, guys. It's awesome. It's awesome to talk to you, get back and forth. You know, I'll definitely get back to you. So yeah, today, like I said in the beginning, I kind of got a little crappy story here. It's about what happens when we eat, you know. A lot of times we eat and we'll be sitting there, our stomachs start gurgling, start getting a little bit tight, getting those cramps, you know, what the hell's going on here? And you got to run to the bathroom. And the only bad thing, sometimes you're at a place where you really can't go, like, you know, can't be comfortable. Like I know for me, I like to go to the bathroom from at home. We at a restaurant or in somebody else's house, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you know, really like to go to the bathroom there too much, you know. You know, sometimes you got to sit in there for a while with those cramps. But what causes diarrhea after eating? What's the actual cause of this? You know, and what's going on here? What I'm going to talk about. I got the story right here. It's going to tell us what's happening. What causes diarrhea after eating? Nearly everyone experiences diarrhea from time to time, but diarrhea after every meal can be a sign of larger problems. It may also take a bit of detective work to diagnose, as there are a number of possible causes of diarrhea after eating. So a couple of different things could be happening over here. When diarrhea after eating becomes an issue, the Cleveland Clinic defines mild diarrhea as loose and watery bowel movements that may be accompanied by cramping, bloating, urgency, nausea, and vomiting. The condition progresses to severe diarrhea if, in addition to those symptoms, you have undigested food, blood, or mucus in your stool, experience weight loss or dehydration, or have severe pain or fever. The primary symptom of viral gastritis, commonly called stomach flu, is diarrhea that usually resolves within a few miserable days. In the case of food poisoning, diarrhea and other symptoms may last a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks if you got food poisoning. But if diarrhea persists almost every time you eat, certain clues can help you and your doctor get to the root of the cause. Digestive diseases or disorders. The first thing I would wonder is if you have an underlying issue that has been undiagnosed. This guy, Will something, a gastroenterologist with Lowell County gastroenterologist in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, and author of the Fiber Fuel Cookbook. So he's saying that you might have some underlying problems here that be causing this. Some possibilities, he says, include celiac disease, okay, CELIAC, celiac disease, an infection such as Clostridium difficile, I don't know, C.diff, some CLOSTRIDIUM, DIFFICIL, Clostridium difficile, or a parasitic infection such as Giardia. A lot of freaking big words and shit here, man. I just don't, I don't know. Inflammatory bowel disease, microscopic colitis, Symptoms of these conditions include blood in the stool, which can indicate an IBD, such as ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease. Anemia or symptoms of anemia, such as fatigue, lightheadedness, weakness, and weight loss. A lot of things could be happening here. So if you got this problem, you gotta get checked out. Diarrhea that disrupts your sleep in the middle of the night is one sign of microscopic colitis, an autoimmune condition. Chronic diarrhea may also affect people who have gallbladder problems or have had their gallbladder removed. Gallbladder or pancreas issues. This is not uncommon. About 10% of people who've had their gallbladder removed develop chronic diarrhea or bile salt enteropathy. It's quite easy to treat once it's diagnosed. Bile salt enteropathy. In some people, the underlying problem may stem from pancreatic insufficiency, which impairs the absorption of fats in the small intestine. So, pancreatic insufficiency, which impairs the absorption of fats in the small intestine. I'm sorry. Could it be IBS? IBS is irritable bowel syndrome. Irritable bowel syndrome is the most common cause of chronic diarrhea after eating. Though less debilitating than IBD or celiac disease, IBS can still have a serious negative impact on quality of life. People with IBS may have what Dr. Bullshweitz calls an overactive gastrocolic reflex. The entire gut is wired together. The stomach talks to the colon talks to the stomach. When the stomach receives food, it sends a signal to the colon to start to move and make room. Normally, this reflex triggers a healthy bowel movement after eating. But in someone with IBS, the reflex is overstimulated, which leads to diarrhea after a meal. All right, so the stomach talks to the colon talks to the stomach. Food allergies and intolerances. If the diarrhea follows a specific pattern, say chronic but sporadic, that could indicate a food intolerance or food allergy. According to the Mayo Clinic, people with food intolerance may be able to ingest small amounts of those foods without consequence, but a true food allergy will be set off by even the smallest amount of the food or food component in question. While fish, shellfish, peanuts, tree nuts cause most of the food allergies in adults, the foods most likely to trigger diarrhea are dairy, which can especially be difficult for people with an intolerance to lactose, fructose, or artificial sweeteners. So I'm going to read that again. That's pretty important there. While fish, shellfish, peanuts, and tree nuts cause most of the food allergies in adults, the foods most likely to trigger diarrhea are dairy, which can be especially difficult for people with an intolerance to lactose, fructose, or artificial sweeteners. Went to see a doctor about after eating and having diarrhea, about diarrhea after eating. The Cleveland Clinic recommends getting medical attention if you have severe diarrhea, especially with a fever lasting more than 24 hours, or if you're unable to drink or retain fluids because of vomiting. You should definitely see a doctor if you have any of those red flag symptoms, Dr. Bullshweitz says. But I would add that any person whose diarrhea is affecting their quality of life has enough reason to see a doctor. So yeah, basically once in a while you got diarrhea, you got the runs, whatever the case may be. Okay, it is what it is. These things happen. But if it keeps consistently every time after you eat, you got to run to the bathroom. a certain food, like you eat ice cream, you got to run to the bathroom. You drink milk, you got something's wrong here, you know. So you got to check out. Got to go see the doctor, you know. Don't do what my family does. They talk to each other and they all self-diagnose each other. I don't know when all these people in the family had time to go to school to become doctors, but they all seem to be doctors, have the answers to everything. But what are you gonna do, right? Go see the guy, pay the co-payment, and get the real results. You know, find out what's going on with your body. Because that's uncomfortable. I mean, think about it. You know, every time you go out, I got to be scared to eat what you're going to eat. You can't go out with friends and family, eat at a dinner or a diner or a restaurant because now, as soon as you eat, you got to run to the bathroom. You know, it's crazy. It's, you know, you don't want to live like that. So if it's something that can be controlled and fixed, see the doctor, check it out, see what's going on with your body, you know, take care of that problem. You know, you don't want to keep running to the bathroom. You know, you want to be healthy. Plus, like I said, you go to the bathroom all the time with that, now you get dehydrated and stuff. It's not good. You can't drink. So stay healthy. That's the main thing. Main thing now, just with all the stuff that's going on in the world, with all these viruses and this and that and all that stuff, man, just stay healthy. Try to keep yourself healthy. If you feel like something's wrong, definitely see a doctor. Definitely see the doctor. Because you don't want to let something go that could have been taken care of right away, but now you let it go and now things get worse. That's not good for you. It's really not good for you. Your body knows when something's wrong. The body's going to say it's going to make you throw up, make you go to the bathroom, make you do something. You have aches, pains, you know, whatever it is. If it's not normal, see the doctor. All right, guys. With that being said, thanks again for stopping by. Remember, if you're new, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon as soon as come out with a video, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And your comments always help. I appreciate everybody stopping by again. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay healthy. See a doctor if you gotta. I'm out of here. Take care. Till next time. So long.